what the fuck do we do with all this information?
Well, Diddy's in jail right now, so they did that with the information.
Well, Diddy's in jail for doing something that a lot of people...
Welcome to Rogan Recap Show, where we squeeze a 1 hour and 44 minutes JRE episode into about 15 minutes, so you catch the big ideas, the wild moments, and the takeaways in one quick hit. This week, Joe sits down with the one and only Donnell Rawlings. If you know comedy, you know Donnell. From his iconic role as Ashy Larry on Chappelle's Show to scene-stealing turns in The Wire and BMF, Donnell is a force of nature. He's known for his raw, unfiltered humor and his ability to tell a story that's both hilarious and deeply insightful. In this episode, Donnell brings his signature energy to a wide-ranging conversation that covers everything from the dark underbelly of the lottery to the unspoken rules of the comedy world, and even a few personal revelations about Joe himself. If you've ever wondered what really drives comedians or how society's biggest scams operate in plain sight, this recap is your shortcut to the signal without the noise. Let's kick things off with our first big takeaway, the shifting sands of stand-up and the rise of beef. Donnell and Joe dive deep into the modern comedy landscape, a world increasingly shaped by social media, viral moments, and the often toxic culture of beef. Donnell, never one to shy away from controversy, laments how some comedians prioritize negativity and drama over actual craft.
It's like the only way I can find myself interesting if I talk shit about people.
Right.
And motherfuckers are going away from being funny when you get interviewed. Like every fucking podcast I turn on now is somebody, I'm expose this person, I'm gonna tell this about what you didn't know. And the one thing they're not doing, especially as a stand-up comedian, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about being funny no more. Are those days over?
No. Those people that do that are almost always not very talented. Almost always. The only exception
So
to
who
that,
they fooling?
The only exception to that is Cat. And I think what Cat was doing was different, because what Cat was doing was exposing what he thought was snakes and liars.
Okay,
It's a different thing.
Okay. This is my question.
Okay.
This is my question.
Okay.
I know. This is my question. People can take it.
Okay.
I want to say this. This is what I'm saying, Joe.
What are you saying?
I'm coming from this place. I'm like this. No disrespect or whatever to Cat, but like, who asked you? Who
Shannon
asked-
Sharp did when he did that podcast.
Shannon Sharp might have asked one question.
But Shannon Sharp likes that. Like
What?
that in his
The
podcast.
salacious shit,
He
right?
likes a lot of that. His people, they find questions. He's got a sheet of paper. He's
But
got
Joe, what do
questions
you
of people
do
that
with
have
those?
beef.
Joe, what do you do with those truths? What do you do with talking about? This is a horrible impression. I sat there in the parking lot and I watched people go up into Diddy's house and they came down and they were standing up.
Joe agrees, noting that many who engage in this beef are often less talented and driven by jealousy. Donnell passionately defends comedy legends like Martin Lawrence and Kevin Hart, who he calls made men, against critics who haven't put in the same decades of work. He highlights the difference between genuine artistic evolution and manufactured outrage. Our second takeaway, unmasking society's legalized scams. This episode pulls back the curtain on several societal structures that, while seemingly legitimate, operate as elaborate scams. Joe and Donnell tackle the sugar industry's historical manipulation, bribing scientists to shift blame from sugar to fat for health issues. They also expose the lottery, revealing how it's designed to prey on desperation, with states taking a massive cut and winners receiving far less than advertised.
So they
30
never
years.
could. It doesn't matter what the jackpot becomes. They never can lose.
They can't lose.
'Cause they
It's
still
stealing
pay?
money from people that are desperate.
Right.
It's legalized gambling where the house always wins.
Right.
Like, let's find that out. Like, let's find an average jackpot of megabucks and find out how much money actually goes into it, how much money people spend versus how much money the payout is.
So when all lottos are state regulated, right? Right?
I don't know who
Okay,
regulates them.
so they get $100 million from people trying to win $1 billion. It's because the state regulated. Do they have to pay taxes to the government for the money they?
The lotto?
given it?
No, it's the state. Well, or
that's
the
the biggest-
government owns it. So it's a whatever the. Not only that, you pay taxes on it. So say if
the
you
winner
get that,
pays taxes.
yes,
Yeah, of course.
So say if you take that $30 million payout, you don't even get $30 million. Then you have to pay taxes on that $30 million. So they get money from that too. So they can't fucking lose.
But for a person that's never seen, barely seen $1,000 anywhere, anything with million on it, they're gonna be excited about and take it before.
Exactly. And over time, most people are not going to win. So most people are dumping money into it.
There was a story of a young lady. I don't know exactly what it was. I think she won some type of lottery where they gave her two options. She would get, I think it was like a payout of like $2 or $3 million right up front, or they give her, I think it was like $20,000 every month for as long as she lived.
Yeah, that's how they do
And
it.
she did this. Well, people think that it's kind of crazy, but if you consider the fact that she was probably 21, her life expectancy she was white, so she probably lived to 132. You know what I'm saying? She looked like, that was a smart, a lot of people would not understand that. That was a smart thing. But
I don't think it's for the rest of your life. I think it's until it reaches that number. I don't think they're going to give you money for the rest of your life.
Well, maybe I was reading the headline.
Maybe it's a different kind of lottery that I'm not aware of.
Maybe I think it was something as long as she lives.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
All right, here it is. Typical Mega Millions jackpot run, total ticket revenue is usually several times the advertised jackpot. But there's no single fixed average because sales vary enormously with the jackpot size. Still, you can get a good ballpark. So around 50% of ticket revenue goes into the overall prize pool. So the government makes 50% right off the bat.
Right.
So if it's a $100 million payout, they already made $100 million. So that's $200 million is what they made. They throw in $100 million for everybody. Of that prize pool, roughly 2/3 to 3/4 is allocated to the jackpot, with the rest funding lower tier prizes. So that means even if there's $200 million, out of the $100 million, only 2/3 of it goes into the big jackpot. And that means the jackpot is typically in the order of 1/3 of total ticket sales that run. And then out of that 1/3, so say if it's 100 million, or with the Epstein case, it was 80 million.
Donnell even shares insights into the prison economy, where items like Tang, Doritos, and even candy bars take on unexpected value and meaning. Finally, our third takeaway, the power of the undeniable. Both Joe and Donnell stress the importance of focusing on one's craft and personal well-being, rather than getting caught up in external validation or negativity. Donnell recounts advice from Barry Katz: be undeniable. This means consistently delivering top-tier work so that opportunities seek you out, rather than you chasing them. Joe emphasizes that success isn't about fame or wealth, but about happiness, challenge, and doing what you love. They both share personal anecdotes about their journeys, from early struggles to their current positions, highlighting that the grind is often the most valuable part of the story. Now, let's dig a little deeper into some of the episode's most revealing aha moments. First up, the infamous Kill Tony walk-off, the untold story. Donnell clears the air about his much-talked-about walk-off from the Kill Tony stage. He explains that he didn't walk off in anger, but had other commitments, and the narrative was spun by online critics.
Oh, Donnell walked off. I didn't walk off. I had some other shit to do. And then on the last episode, you and your boy, Tony, he caught here, and Tony doubled down on it, and he said, no, that's not what happened. Of course, them comment motherfuckers, the ones that be putting cringe on it, they roll with it.
Okay.
Then I came back.
He had an amazing show. Tony said it was one of the best shows he's ever
You
done.
know why it was amazing?
Because you
Joe?
were ready.
I'm amazing.
You are amazing, but also you wanted to get it back, right?
I didn't have, you know what?
Little
This is
bit.
what Redman said to me. Redman, whatever the
Different
fuck his name
human
is. He
being.
changed too. I'm going to tell you about
One is in the Wu-Tang
Let me
Clan.
tell you. I'm going to tell you the difference between him, and I'm going to tell you the similarities between him and Jamie a little later on, right?
Okay.
How they're divas now. And I know you see the
Jamie?
difference.
My Jamie's a diva?
What? Yes.
He has a false memory of something already. I'll let him go.
Jamie
with
was
it.
at
Jamie
the
is
last-
the
the last time
last thing from a
He said I
fucking
was gonna have
diva.
hair gel.
I will defend
The last
Jamie
time-
to the bitter end.
Well, maybe you don't know him.
I don't know Jamie.
He also recounts a tense moment with Rob Schneider during a subsequent appearance, where a serious conversation about friendship was derailed by a corny joke. Donnell's candor reveals the delicate balance between stage persona, genuine emotion, and the pressures of live comedy. It's a fascinating look at the human element behind the laughs. Our second deep dive moment: the pandemic's unexpected silver linings. Joe and Donnell reminisce about the extraordinary Yellow Springs shows during the COVID-19 pandemic. They describe a unique bubble where comedians and crew were rigorously tested, creating a safe haven for performance and community amidst global lockdowns. They highlight the profound appreciation for freedom, connection, and even nature that emerged from this period. Donnell even became a bird watcher, much to his own comedic chagrin.
I bought a fucking house in Yellow Spring because I was like, you know what, trees, woods, I don't know if the streets can handle this, but I became a bird watcher, bruh. I watch birds. You know what that does to my street credit?
What?
To know the difference between a cardinal and a blue jay?
Is that bad?
It's not the most. Listen. It's a blue jay call. It's like I can't be in the street talking about. It was good shit.
If you can't appreciate nature, that's whatever. That's a bullshit narrative.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Here's the thing. I didn't crash out today. Didn't crash out. I know people think I'm a crash out king. It's not that. Sometimes I just need to.
You mean
talk.
on this show today?
Yeah. What did I?
No, you definitely accused Jamie of wearing a leather jacket.
Jamie did have a leather jacket. He had a leather jacket on, man. And I think he brushed his eyebrows, too. It was everything. I was like, I've never seen this sexy side of Jamie. He had like a...
This section is a powerful reminder of resilience and finding joy and purpose even in the most challenging times, offering a stark contrast to the media's often fear-driven narrative. All right, it's time for the Rogan Scorecard, where we give this episode a playful meta-review. Donnell Rawlings is a master of colorful language, and this episode is no exception. Expect a steady, robust stream of expletives that would make a seasoned chef blush. From the Epstein lottery conspiracy to the true story of the apple in Eden, this conversation ricochets through so many unexpected tangents, you'll need a map to find your way back. Donnell's energy is infectious, and his stories are gold, even if they sometimes take the scenic route. Joe does his best to keep up, but Donnell's mind moves at 1,000 miles an hour, making for a wild but ultimately rewarding ride. See, that's about an hour and a half of unfiltered Rogan gold, distilled into minutes. If this helped you catch the essential beats and decide if you want the full experience, then we've done our job. If this recap saved you time and gave you some laughs, hit that like button so other time-poor Rogan fans can find it. Also, be sure to subscribe for more 15-minute breakdowns of every JRE episode. From stand-up legends to heavyweight scientists to full-tilt conspiracy theorists, we break it all down for you. Let us know in the comments what your favorite Donnell Rawlings moment was, or what other legalized scams you think are out there. And you can find a link to the full JRE episode in the description below. Donnell Rawlings is a legend, and there's plenty more where that came from. You can catch him live on tour by checking out his dates at donans.com. Of course, revisit his iconic role as Ashy Larry on Chappelle's Show, available on streaming platforms. For his dramatic chops, check out his powerful performances in HBO's The Wire, where he played Damien Day Price, and the Starz series BMF. Donnell is a comedian's comedian and a true entertainer, so make sure to follow him on social media to keep up with his latest projects and tour announcements. This episode with Donnell Rawlings was a vibrant reminder that behind the headlines and viral clips, there's a deeper conversation about authenticity, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of one's craft. It's a testament to finding your own path, whether that's through comedy, navigating societal complexities, or even becoming a bird watcher during a pandemic. It leaves us wondering, in an age of instant gratification and digital noise, how do we truly distinguish genuine talent and insight from manufactured drama? And what role do we, as consumers of content, play in shaping the platforms that deliver it? Before you go, a quick heads up. In addition to recapping every new JRE episode, we also create Rogan Deep Dives. These are roughly 30-minute topic anthologies that synthesize high-impact clips from various JRE episodes into a structured, entertaining narrative, giving you a comprehensive overview of Joe Rogan's stance on recurring themes like aliens, DMT, or ancient civilizations. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join our community of time-savvy Rogan fans. All the links mentioned, including the full episode, Donnell's tour dates, and our community poll, are waiting for you in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next recap.